Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Ryan Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Rollins in at the point. And for Minnesota, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Well, at least on paper, this one appears to be lopsided. But you can never count out a team in this league, Brent.
And we know both teams know that. I expect this to be a hard-fought game for that reason alone. Nobody likes being told that they don't have a chance.
So the Bucks win the tip. Here's Rollins. Over to the left wing. From the corner. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yep, count it.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Clock at 4. McDaniels finds Randle. From outside, off the mark. Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. No good with the triple. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Gobert with a screen on Porter. Edwards can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The floater. Rollins no good. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McDaniels. On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Conley. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma with the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Rollins. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Randle. Up and over Porter. Randle, good.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randle's able to score.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. The Bucks have gone only 1 of 6 so far. And although Randle can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randle for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, it's incredibly difficult to stop.
Now here's Conley. Banked it in off the glass.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Edwards against Porter. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Turner for three. Randall pulls down the board. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Edwards with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Nice crossover to get that one. Edwards got 5 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The defense knows Giannis demands 100% effort, but he's still managing to carve them up.
1:36 left now in the first quarter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And stolen by Gobert. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Oh, that in-between game, the 15, 18-footer. The defense will give that to Edwards, and you cannot stop everything.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Randall on the screen. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's McDaniels with some nice D. And here's Minnesota now. This run now up to 13-2. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Brown comes in for McDaniels. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Highland in for Conley. Now here's Highland. Randall, a screen on Anthony. Highland. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the basket is good.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Randall. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent from long range. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Highland. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up. You can't knock it down.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis and Portis work together inside. Anthony is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Now here's Portis. He's scoreless. Antetokounmpo for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. 20 feet out. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 10. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo. No luck on that one. And here are the Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Well, Brent, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, still one of the league's elite players.
Unbelievable, BA, the way he started off his career. You felt like there was an end to his improvement. That hasn't been the case. Just a strong work ethic, his desire to compete every day that he's in the gym, and the guy keeps getting better. That's scary.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shoots. Highland misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Anthony. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Anthony's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Highland. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Oh, the strength of Giannis.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Fires the three. Highland misses. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Anthony outside. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Prince from the arc. Drills it from deep. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, what a dime there from Giannis. Excellent sharing the basketball.
For 3, DiVincenzo. That shot missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Antetokounmpo outside. Prince, the screen on Edwards. Out to Anthony. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and Reed with a block. Charity stripe shot. Edwards can't hit. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Well, Brent, one area of the floor where the Bucks really shine is on defense.
Yeah, no question. This defense is one that just smothers you, and if you're not ready for it, they can come at you defensively in waves. They don't let you rebound. They pressure shooters, and they're going to make you work for every bucket.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Reed, a screen on Prince. Here's Edwards. To the right side. Miller, the pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Anthony with it. Portis outside. Back to Anthony. Reed brings the double. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. What a make! Giannis for 3!
Well, if Giannis is going to hit threes, you have no chance to stop him.
And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. They still need this. Good as the jump shot falls. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
Shot on the wing. Pass to Rollins. Portis with it. And then Portis with the dunk.
And that is exactly how you run it. Portis with the setup, position himself well.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now Gobert. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Conley. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Kuzma for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. And that one's good. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Offensive board. Gobert. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to be where Giannis is.
First team foul. At the ball for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Kuzma hits them both. Well, Brent, when you think of the Bucks, it's hard not to remember their huge playoff disappointment in 2023.
Man, pretty crushing, right, B.A.? You got the #1 seed. You're a team poised to get back to the finals with a chance to win the championship and get knocked out in the first round. What a terrific regular season they had, and no one expected them to go out so quickly.
From deep, Conley. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Edwards' a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Randall. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Rollins gets the bucket.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Gobert with a screen on Porter. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Randall with it. Launches a 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Massively improved from the three-point line. Randall, a weapon here from deep.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randall can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randall is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Porter gets the bucket.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kevin Porter.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw is good. Milwaukee's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Rollins. He's guarded by Conley. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gobert. Pass to Rollins. Three-pointer. And here is Kuzma. Turner for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Edwards slams it in.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Porter. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conley passes to Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
First one falls for him.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Antetokounmpo is doubled. On the wing, Porter. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A minute 58 left to play in the third. Really left him alone that time. Randall's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Rollins gets the bucket. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Right side Conley. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Brown comes in for Edwards. The Bucks also with a sub. Portis is checked in. 1:25 left in the third quarter.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Porter looks it over. Portis with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Highland's checked in. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Cole Anthony comes in for Rollins. Outside Highland. He buries it from three. Highland's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Got it.
And the defense, you thought they were helpless before. Now Giannis is hot.
Minnesota has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. DiVincenzo against Trent. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
That's a nice move on the... bounce from Giannis, showing that the tools are getting sharper.
And he makes a first. He's off on the second. Goes up on the wing. That one rolls around and rims out. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis and Portis work together inside. Gary Trent is out there with Anthony. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Minnesota in the lead. Now here's Highland. Pass to Brown. Edwards looking for an opening. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Anthony, the pass to Portis. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Highland. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 11. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Portis. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Back to Anthony. Portis the screen. Anthony, the pass to Portis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Well, Portis and pressure going hand in hand that time, forcing his way to the free throw line.
Mike Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Prince. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Adrian Griffin's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Brown. And there's a 3-second violation. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
Conley passes to Reid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for
that free throw misses.
Reid. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 11-point game. Portis finds Turner. Back to Portis. Turner with it. Reid defending. Antetokounmpo outside. Trent for three. Reid with the rebound.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent for three. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Turner. Out to Anthony from outside the arc. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Highland. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by Highland. Now Conley. Pass to Reed. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Brown, a screen on Anthony. Conley passes to Brown. No good on the triple. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Antetokounmpo, right side. Out to Portis. Clock at 6. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Highland. Here's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. There's a minute 40 left in the game.
Good shot taken from Portis, an experienced veteran player who understands how to use the tools to fool the defense.
That free throw no good. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Brown. And McDaniels is subbed in for Highland. He hits the second from the line.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Conley looking for an opening. Randle left side. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Anthony Edwards.
And serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Outside for Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. And the shot goes.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
So it's Minnesota now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Conley against Antetokounmpo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Brown has got the ball here for Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Highland. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back. Because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.